going on, Fish World? I'm pretty new to this. I started getting into fish, I can say about 2 to 3 months ago. And when I came into this, it was pretty hard. I had a few fish that died. Just learning how the nitrogen cycles work, learning about ammonia spikes and different things like that. So learning about different filters, going from the hang on the back filter to the canister filter, and what types of fish can mix with other fish. But coming into this, I was told that a lot of fish cannot mix with each other. Like I told that you can't have this fish because it will beat up that fish, or this fish is too small, it could get ate by this fish. So I wanted to be the one to experiment and mix different types of fish that are not known to be together, to mix them together. So I want you guys to check it out, and I'm gonna show you guys what I have in my fish tank. Check this out. Okay, that's my male African leaf fish right there. And I also have a female African leaf fish. You can tell by the spikes on their gills. I have a variety of cichlids. I have a small ballast shark. That comb back there is used for breeding. Over here, I have a red-tailed catfish with another cichlid. He's pretty big. Forgot the name. And the sun catfish, he's hiding. The thermometer is back there. The heater in the back. That's my canister filter, along with the betta fish that I have in the breeding box, just so that they don't get attacked by my other fish. I have this small little black catfish, along with my silver arowana. That's a female, and there's my male. I just got him today. That fish that's in the back in the corner, he kind of does his own thing. I don't know. He doesn't really come out. But I have a lot of plants and vegetation inside of this aquarium. It looks very beautiful. Yes, that cone back there is the breeding cone. The water is very clear for the most part for the amount of fish that I have in there. And as you can see, they swim around and they occupy their own space. Back there is going to be my sponge filter. I had a bubbler, but I was like, hey, why not just plug it to a sponge filter? That's where the water comes out from my canister filter. The arowanas pretty much chill. I have these boxes on the back so that the arowanas don't jump out in the middle of the night. I know some people have experienced that. This complete stand right here is a 36-gallon aquarium tank. So yeah, as you can see, I have a different mix of fish as far as, the African leaf fish, the African cichlids, 2 red-tailed catfish, one that is pretty big, and a male and female arowana, and they all live in there without any problems. And also I have a little small, I forgot the name of it, the little black catfish, and then I also have a sun catfish. They all live in there, even though they're all different sizes. The little black catfish, he swims at the top. My arowanas don't bother him. I also have the betta fish in the back inside of the breeding box. That way, I know for a fact, I've attempted this before, putting a female arowana, a female betta fish inside of the tank, and they attacked the betta fish, and things went wrong. So I put them in a breeding box where they're separate, but they're still in the same tank. The nitrogen cycle, everything's been going well. Because I have the sponge filter and the canister filter, I don't do too much of water changes. No more than 20%. And far as like gravel vacuum, because the sand that I have at the bottom is actually small gravel, so I don't have to clean it as much because everything sits on the top. But I try to keep it clean. At least I say once every 2 weeks, I'll go through and pick up any poop that's sitting on the top, and just make sure that it's looking good. The plants that I have in there, they keep oxygen in the tank as well as the bubbler. And I don't have too much plants in there where the fish can't swim around because they're a certain size. But in all, it looks really good. This is my first video. It's my finally completing the tank that I wanted. I'm going to upgrade to a 70-gallon fish tank when I come back from vacation, and I'm going to move all the fish to that tank. And then I'm going to start getting a lot more bigger fish and try to see where I go from there. But as of right now, this tank that I have now is complete. I like it. I'm happy with it. Let me know in the comments. Is there anything that I can improve on, or anything that you see that I messed up on? Thank you so much, man.